Hello and welcome back to Fair Weather Trains. So this past weekend saw us attend another toy fair, and this is just a quick video to show you what we picked up. This one is more of a toy fair. There's lots of dinky toys, Action Man, Pokemon, all this type of stuff. Not too much in the way of trains. So what did we find? Well, first up is this old Lima engine, French-based loco with nice metal pantographs. Yeah, nothing too exciting, I must admit, but it was cheap enough. Now this seller had a few engines on there. I recognise the seller from previous toy fairs. He's got a decent reputation, and he had this one and the next one I'm going to show you for 30 and 20 quid. This one was the 20. And we were looking at both of them, and he said, "Oh, tell you what, I'll do you a deal. If you buy both of them, I'll knock 20 quid off." So in effect, we got this and the next one for 15 quid. So I don't know how old this is. It is a Lima. It says there, Lima, Italy. It's a heavy old thing. It looks like it's got a old pancake motor in that one, but let's just give this a go, see if it works. As a seller, he's usually selling lots of spares and stuff, and he usually has a couple of locos that he's fixed up and what have you. So let's just give this a quick buzz, see if it works. Bit of a jump start, but there we go. Working lights too. Not even too noisy for an old Lima pancake. We'll send that one round while we have a look at the other one. Or rather we won't, because it's just derailed itself. Hang on. Right, I think we're sorted. Let's have a look. I think that's on properly now, so we'll send that one round. Don't think that one will work from the pantographs, but I'm not sure. And the second one we got, I really bought because it's interesting. I think this originally comes from an old Lima set. Yeah, still going. And it's an articulated, well, it's a bit more than articulated, it's in two halves. And I think back in the day, Lima used to do a set that featured a rail gun, and I think this is the loco from that. Now this is ridiculously heavy, and it was a bit noisy, so I've had the top off of this one just to have a look, and it's got a huge great can motor in there with two massive flywheels. Not very Lima-ish, I admit. So originally I thought someone had repainted it, but looking at the set, this is exactly what it looks like. There's a couple of handrails missing there. Got on that side. I can't quite read that there. looks like the German Eagle. Let's have a look at the other side. Reichsbahn, does that say? Deutsche Reichsbahn, I expect. Handrails need a bit of attention. But at least they're there, this side. And that obviously would have the swastika in the middle, I guess. If it was allowed. Handrails missing again from there, so it's not in the greatest of order. But I think 15 quid, you can't moan, can you? So we'll just wait for the French geezer to come back round and we'll stick that one on. I can hear it, it's coming. There we go, so there's the SNCF engine. I don't know what that's supposed to be, what the proper name of it is. There's no boxes, well, not original boxes anyway. So let's try this one. Move the camera up a little bit. Oh, that is actually better than I was expecting. Almost silent. I do know when I took the top off this, just to have a look, see what motor was in it. It should have lights both ends, but the wires are broke on each. The bulbs are there, but the wires are broke on each, and I'll get around to soldering them back on at some point. But that's very quiet. Let's whiz that one round as well. Like all of these old things, they probably could do with a bit of a running in. And as a matter of fact, I always take the top off anyway, just to give them a dab of oil, see if they need them. Yeah, I haven't got the scales here, otherwise I'd weigh that, because that is stupidly heavy. And it's an interesting one, being an engine in two halves, if you like. And that again is a Lima. Anyway, one other thing. Just need to move the camera for this one. So, the other thing we got was this Roco set. In fact, let me get the instructions out of the way so we can see it. All boxed up. This is a full set. This was started off at 300 quid he wanted for it. And after a bit of negotiation, followed by a second bit of negotiation, we got it down to 240. Now this is a lovely looking set, this. I'm not familiar with this engine. It's in the Trans-Europe Express livery. And there's some really interesting features with this set. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get the driving unit out. just have a quick look at that. Yeah, so this is Roco, not sure how old this is. Yeah, what an interesting looking locomotive. I will do a longer, more in-depth video on this because it has some very interesting features. So as I say, this set cost us £240. Which is expensive, obviously, more than I'd normally pay for anything, to be absolutely honest. I just let this old Lima one come round, which is still running. Yeah, not a lot wrong with that, I have to say. This piece I can't take off. This bit's actually permanently fixed, this end. We'll stick that on. Just give that a quick test. I know it works because I've tried it. I don't spend that sort of money without testing it immediately. Absolutely gorgeous. As I say, that was 240 quid. But that wasn't all we got. Obviously there's a driving unit, a first and second class coach and the traded unit. But it also included this 3-pack of coaches that go with it, that all connect up correctly. And another set. So we end up with the 2 ends and 8 coaches. Sorry, I had a break off there because my phone started ringing for some reason. Anyway, yeah, I wouldn't normally pay that amount of money, but for the 2 ends and a total of 8 coaches, I mean, it's pretty big for this layout, to be honest. But yeah, I couldn't turn that down. And it is, as far as I've run it, and I always run these things in, but I haven't done that yet. A fantastic runner. I've got quite a bit of Roco stuff now, and none of it is rubbish. All of it is fantastic stuff. And I don't know what, if I wanted to resell this set, what it would go for the whole lot. Mainly because I can't even find one on eBay or anywhere. Yeah, what an interesting looking engine. Anyway, that's all we got from this toy fair. As I say, it was mainly toys. Brilliant if you like dinky toys and all that type of thing, but there comes a point where you've got to stop collecting stuff. So we've got 2 cheapo engines, which I like buying old ones like that just to have a play with them, and I may keep them, I may sell them on, who knows. And this rather excellent set, which I'm really pleased with. I don't think that was a bad price at all. In fact, I don't think it was a bad price for any of it. So that's it for this one. I will do a more in-depth video on this one. As I say, it's got some innovative features there, which would be quite nice if Hornby and Bachmann took up on, especially with the to do with the way the coaches join together and how they eliminate the gap between them. Really good. Okay, so that's it for this one. Any comments, stick them down below. Be interested to know what you think, especially if you've got any information on any of the locos I've shown you. And we'll see you in the next one. Cheers for now. Bye.